dangerous heat wave impacted large parts of southern Europe continued into the weekend. On Wednesday, one town in Sicily reported a temperature reading of 120 degrees. Oh, Jacqueline, I will not be complaining ever again after this week. It certainly was a toasty day before the rain sort of took over, but I feel like talking about the heat feels a bit like old news at this point in the day at 10:14.
Well, you know, the good news is that it's over for the week. We will not see 90s for the next 7 days.
But we'll see rain.
We will see rain. A lot of it, unfortunately. I can't solve all the problems here. Here's a look outside from our station camera where things are pretty calm at this point. We still have some showers out there in some spots, but overall it's looking like a much nicer end to the day than what we got in the afternoon and in the evening. Here's a look at our radar and satellite over the past hour. We're watching as that rain lifts to the north and also dries up as it does so. So it's looking like we'll get a break from some of this rain soon. I know some folks were hoping to get some rain from this, but the fact of the matter is that we just got too much too fast, and it caused a lot of flooding concerns throughout the area with those flash flood warnings and quite a few flood advisories. All of those in our forecast area, by the way, have since been expired. Temperatures will get into the 80s tomorrow. That's nice to say compared to when we were talking about temperatures getting into the 90s for days and days on end. We're not concerned about heat index tomorrow. What we are concerned about is some more widespread shower activity for more of the day. I'm not expecting the intensity or even the level of rain from what we saw today, but still high rain chances, 60 to 70% for the foothills as we head into the afternoon. This will make it an impact day as well, so we have a couple of those impact days in a row. The mountains, temperatures in the mid 70s, humid for sure, but not dangerously so, not bringing that heat index into any dangerous territory. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. I still think we get a couple of sprinkles in the overnight hours, but really things are calming down. It's such light rain that you probably won't notice it all that much, and I don't think it's enough to add to the problems that we had earlier, but what happens tomorrow could add to it for sure. Here's a look as we get into the afternoon. You notice those scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm here or there as we head through the morning and into the early afternoon, but by the middle to late afternoon, that's when we start to see those heavier downpours, and also, of course, those thunderstorms moving in once more. Again, the severity and the level of moisture not expected to be what it was today, but you notice it's pretty scattered and widespread. Can't pin it down to a specific area. These will be those pop-up showers and storms, and then by the evening, more rain lifting in from the south. So we'll watch throughout the day as we continue to have those rain chances, but we also continue to watch the tropics. We'll be getting an update on these two systems coming up in the next hour, but for now, Fred is being called the remnants of Fred. It's a remnant low pressure system, which means it's one step below even a tropical depression. Those winds are at 35 miles an hour. It's just not very organized right now. Expecting it to become a tropical depression again overnight. I wouldn't even be surprised to see that by the 11 o'clock update for us. And then into the afternoon tomorrow, it strengthens into a tropical storm before it makes landfall on Monday. At this point, we're expecting landfall to mostly happen either in Mississippi, Alabama, or of course the far western part of the Florida Panhandle. After it makes landfall, becomes a tropical depression, and then becomes a remnant low again very quickly as it passes through Nashville, too far west to have any impact on our weather. Tropical Storm Grace is another one to watch here. It's hitting a similar area as where we saw Fred pass through over the past few days, so this will be the next one to watch as well, and in fact is already causing some issues, so we've got to keep a close eye on that now and as it approaches the Gulf Coast over the next few days. Here's our 7-day forecast though. Much more mild temperatures, but man, those rain chances, they just will not go away.
Well, hey, is this the